cry, I apologize, it's really time.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bounce. Yeah. Welcome back, guys. We're going to be going into map number 3. Spartak versus Spray and Pray. You heard nothing. That wasn't me. I wanted to see how much louder that would come out over like the song, but you know, clearly it was quite loud. Not as loud as the sound that was made in the previous. Yeah, I sing all my own songs. Like I'm actually, I don't want to say I have the odor of Hellcase. That sounds like a terrible idea. It's not true, and I don't know too much about them. Either way, we're going to be going into the knife round. Get to find out who gets that CT side. And also, who's actually going to be taking this on? Because I'm genuinely not sure anymore. Both teams looking dominating on their map pick. I'm interested to see what you guys think, in fact. Do you think this is going to be edging over to Spartak or Spray and Pray? Of course, very different situation. Where did you find places looking for castles? That's a difficult question, to be honest, because when I did it, I ended up talking to, like, Lithuanian companies, and, like, realistically, all you needed to do there was be able to speak a good English, because, like, I'm gonna be honest, when I started, I suck. I don't think I'm that great now, I'll be honest. I don't think I'm anywhere near the guys at the top, but I think I am a mythological stream god. Why won't it allow you to add the trade link? I'm flattered. For rent? Oh, W followed by an R. How do you even say that? I'm flattered, but no thank you. Unless, of course, you look like Natalie Portman. In which case, maybe. Okay, we're going into the pistol round. CT side starting out for Spray and Pray. They've got the choice. When I stream, do I use face cam? Yes. Get to see this bald, shiny head glistening in the sunlight. A little bit of aggression out towards middle. The remaining 3 players will be heading over towards the B site. Already, Tresh are going to be starting things off. They don't need to overface in this situation, but nice shot from Shara to at least hold on. Get back in. Gonna go down, but it's Jerry to quickly try one back, leave it into a 2 versus 4. It's still possible in a pistol round, but if Shara has anything to do with it, it will not be. Jerry versus 4. Does a little bit of damage onto Shara. Looks to try and find the kill, but Shara's just playing with him at this point, trying to bait him into positions where his teammates can help him out. Still gonna go down at the end, but with 2 bullets left. Jerry, I'm sorry, but the numbers aren't looking like they're in your favor at this point. Will eventually go down. Spray and Pray will take the pistol. That will be 1-0 to Spray and Pray. As said, very different situations for these two teams. Spartak, they have not won a game yet. They lost to Outlaws. Yes, they managed to get themselves a map, but that doesn't really help them unless they tie on score. Spray and Pray winning their first series means if they win one more, they're pretty much guaranteed through. Unless something very interesting happens across the board. And then it will come down to map difference. Yeah, I got a drop too, and then I had to close the website because it created the loudest sound known to man. T-side not getting the bomb down are going to invest. Jerry getting 3 kills will drop himself a scout. My DMs are always open, so slide in whenever you like. Nice shot from Little, though. Takes the head off of Fillin. Gonna go aggressively pushing now. They're trying to build off this frag, but there's already 2 players waiting on the site themselves. Shara with the rifle has to be careful. Doesn't want to be giving this over. Instead, he will spray 2 down. Switches over to his pistol. Picks up a 3rd. Big round from Shara, but Jerry still looking to turn the tide. He will go down to undo. And now Pro Play 1 versus 3. Spams away, gets 1. Gets the 2nd as well. He's made things interesting at least. Looking to try and reposition. MDS going to be running around, making a hell of a lot of noise. Pro Play will know exactly where he is. Waits for him to run around the corner and plays it absolutely perfect. Triple kill for the T-side player. And that will be the break back from the Maestro himself. Investment will be back in. Char actually going to be saving a little bit of money. I think that will be to drop Fillin and not. Never mind. As I say it, he buys. They've changed their decision. Jerry going to be picking up 1 Little, only on the P250, but he's still able to do some work, and they will clear up this B site very quickly indeed. They're going to know there's a player coming from short. The information should have been given, but actually Kabakin going to be dinked. Another kill coming in onto Face Crack as well. They're making things at least a little bit interesting, but for some reason, Shara still doesn't know the position of Pro Play. Fillin, how are you doing this much damage? He's going to find himself a FAMAS. He does actually have a kit. I'm quite surprised, considering he knows that he's dinked up Kabakin. To not go for this is... I'm a little bit disappointed, I have to be honest. He's going to try and reposition and catch somebody as they rotate out. If I am the... I think you have to be on the website. Yeah, this is weird. I think you have to be on the website itself for it to give you a drop. Because I think it's built into the website to give you the notification. I could be wrong, but... yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Double Mac 10. The Mac Daddies. Face Crack. And Kabakin. Rest of the players will have AKs. Fill in the only one saving anything. Molotov actually going to be missed. Now that Molotov's normally used to slow down any aggression from the CT side. I'm not saying you should do this, but you can just leave the stream paused and open in another tab. Not that I would know, of course. Push coming out into short. Looking to try and find one of these T individuals. Nice. Farm up from Face Crack. Bang-a-rang. Yeah, I can see why you think that. Face Crack. Actually on for the ace at the moment. He's making himself dollar. Mac 10 going to be picked up from Shara. Not really anything to help him at this point in time. Going to try and run away with it. Not sure how much of a worthy save that is. Fire and mobile. Yeah, that makes things a little bit more difficult. Probably going to finish things off. So, nice money made. 2,400 into the bank account of Face Crack. Now a 3-1 scoreline for Spartak. On the T side as well. Face Crack going to get rid of that Mac 10. So the extra money will be spread out. Now the CTs can get their buy on the ball. But they don't have an AWP. They don't have a lot of utility either. So almost like it would have been that 4th round buy. Instead, it's a little bit later because they actually got themselves the pistol. Little able to start things off as well. The aggression from Fillin not working out whatsoever. Shara going to be falling back. Looking like the remaining players are looking to actually play pretty passive, which is surprising. Normally when you lose that early player, you try and do something aggressive, take a pick back, even into a 4v4 before they're able to execute, because once the T side gather up, the chance of a trade is just so much more likely, and normally they can just trade out of the round. A little bit of utility being expended by Jerry. There's 2 players per site at the moment, the classic 2-2 split. And now Jerry going to be pushing in. Doesn't manage to capitalize on the position of his opponent, but it seems like an attempt to actually force a rotate. Nice shot coming out from Face Crack. We'll be able to get one. A rotating back Treshik towards this site as well. MDS already going to be going down on the flank, leaving it onto the players on the site itself. Undo with a lot of work, and he will be quickly undone, leaving it onto Treshik, who's actually managed to find 2. He's made this interesting. Kabakin. He doesn't want to overface in this situation. He's given his opponent a chance. Completely unnecessary to do so. And now Treshik. He's found himself 3. Doesn't have a kit. Picks up the AWP. He wants that extra range. Gonna try and bait out his opponent. Peeking out as well. And it's a wonderful clutch from the Ukrainian individual. He will be able to take this round for his team. And you have to question there, what on earth was Spartak doing? T-side's still going to be able to buy up, though. Only 1 player surviving, but he does save an AWP, so Philin will have that at least. Greshik has definitely been one of those players to step up big for spray and pray when they need it. Now they've got to build off of it. Push coming out. Go back and taking the charge. Will already go down, but it's a quick trade. MDS has support as well. Gary looking to do the same. Little. He'll go down, and more importantly, the bomb will be dropped over towards that monster position, and as players get shut down, it's all onto Pro Play. He's managed 1 clutch. Now, Shara's very low. He should be able to bypass Philin's angle as well, which should give him 1. Now he's just got to expect where the final player is. Bomb can be retrieved. Looking to try and shoulder peek. Spot out the AWP up above, and he will see him as well. That may just give him that opportunity to cross to the side. Back to 1 versus 1. Pro Play has been the man to watch so far on his team. As said, the clutch with the Tech 9 brought them those early rounds to start with. Pro Play. He's rotated round his position now. This should be something that Philin can work out, and in fact he has. He's going to go pushing around the corner and no-scopes him. A little bit of style coming out from the man from Spray and Pray, and a lot of close rounds. A bomb plant as well. There must be a temptation here for Spartak to force. CT money, not going to be anything too good. And as said, Spartak going to be investing into this round. P90 onto Treshik. I don't dislike many weapons in this game, but I do dislike that one. Going to be playing on towards this short B position. Now, if anything here, it should just be free firing, and he gets absolutely nothing done. A smile comes upon my face seeing that weapon fail. But it's still going to be just trades. Weapons dropped, which can work out for the T side, who currently sit with mainly pistols. But as you can see, Little will pick up an AK. How dare you? The Bison is much better than the P90. You just don't know how to use it. Undo, forced out position, but can't do too much more as Little takes him down with the HE. The P90's actually been traded over to the other team. Face Crack is showing us how it's done, but quickly decides to get rid of it. Philin just going to run away and save. Rest of his teammates aren't going to have any money going into the next round, as the last 2 were so close they've had to invest absolutely everything. Bison on mid on Dust 2. I will say it has been done before. By me.
Terrorists win.
Normally ends in death. My PP Bison is a beauty, though. It's the, is it the fuel rod? The green one. And then it's got Nafly stickers all over it. And then the name of it is Pretty Nafly. Yes. I am a terrible person. The T side actually going to fully force into this one now. The T side haven't been able to build up too much money themselves. But there is a chance that they could actually look to reset them here. The problem is it's so risky. What kind of knife? I have a flip knife autotronic. I think it's like field tested or something. T-side. Taking control of Connector. Actually going to go pushing as well. And Kabakan's going to have a lot of players coming his way. Already takes down one, but the AWP will be there to trade one back, which is decent for this CT side, considering they have mainly pistols. Philin going to go rotating around, but he's caught out. Little should know there's another player as well just around the corner, and Jerry will steal that kill away. Doesn't actually opt to pick up the AWP, but I think he's just realized his mistake. He goes back. Maybe not. CT players. Going to be holding back. Push in from Undo. Manages to get one. Doesn't have a kit to play with, so if they are going to go for this, well, they need to run. And I feel like Shara may have just given up in this situation. He's so far away from the action. May look to try and find a weapon. Now, there's still an AWP on the floor somewhere. There's also a rifle or two as well, so definitely still possible to get himself a much better weapon going into the next round. However, this has been quite a heavy investment for them. Philin the only one really saving any extra money. And even if they were able to save a couple of rifles, it's not really going to benefit them too much. Do I think it's possible for Epsilon to win? Yeah. They've got a lot of decent individuals. We saw a good performance from them yesterday. It just wasn't quite enough. They had an incredible game on Train. And I think they're still trying to work out what their map pool is. Because it's not going to be the same as with the previous team. They may not have the same spots. It's going to take some time, but if one of their players pops off, like Cosmine was incredible yesterday, Smooya had a game or two where he looked decent, Freddy B on the entry kills on T-side was doing well. So yeah, it's definitely possible for them to take it. I just think Outlaws should be much better practiced, and even the maps that we've seen Epsilon do well on, great maps for their opponent. Jerry takes two. Unfortunately, it leaves it in an even situation for a moment or two. Kabakan. Actually going to be traded. MDS doing great, and somehow they've actually brought this into their favor. Spray and Pray take a round from absolutely nothing. They invested very, very little. And MDS just has an absolutely massive round. P250, no armor. And he gets 3 kills. Round where the T-side were finally ready to make themselves some money. And instead, they end up spending almost everything. They're still not in a bad position, though. Again, they could still reset the CT side. Of course, they were actually saving in that situation. Instead, they get a little bit of an extra boost of the money from winning the round and all the weapons that they managed to pick up. AWP will still remain on either side, although little has yet to be too much of an impact. I haven't seen what he said for Philin as well. Shara spraying wild. Doesn't manage to get too much done, although he will end up trading, which isn't the worst case scenario. Do I know what tournament I'm going to cast after Hellcase? I know that Starladder have some stuff in the works. Don't you worry, don't you worry. And also there's a few other things I'm going to be doing, but I don't think they've been announced yet, so I'm not going to jump the gun. No trade secrets here. I have nothing to leak. T's. Looking like they're about to rotate back towards B. The thing is, they're not going to leave themselves very much time. They've got 20 seconds to execute onto the clock. They've got to try and get round undo and kill the second player as well. And they can't afford to drop that bomb in the middle. However, Jerry starts things off well. A trade is fine, but if Treshik here can just push in and deny the plant, that would have been enough. Instead, he's going to hold. He plays it patiently, but he doesn't manage to get anything done. Already, Kabakan with the AWP. Not the man you normally see with it, but maybe it should be. He'll pick up 2. The round will be closed, and Spartak break back once again. No stable economy for Spray and Pray. Leak me your phone number. It's 0800 00 1066. Totally not the number for Hastings. It's weird that advert is so good. I've never used the company, but I know their phone number just off the ad. I mean, that's my number. Yeah, totally call it. Give them all your money. First kill. Goes the way of the CT side. The AWP force working out so far. Phil able to do some damage. Now Undo and Shara combining once again. Pushing into Monster. Seems to be a death trap. Little alone. Finds himself the first. Looking for the second. Can't quite connect the shot. That could have been the opening he needed. But it will be enough for the CT side. Somehow this game continues to go backwards and forwards. If anything, I feel like this still favors the T's, though. Have they got themselves 6 rounds? CT's will be the one with the better bite in this situation, however. Do you bet on the horses? No. My full name is Thomas, but everybody calls me Tom. Like, literally everybody. Kabakan. He goes down in the fire and flames. T-side actually haven't fully invested into this round. Well, CT side getting absolutely everything done. I was about to say nothing, but I got them mixed up. It's the T's who are getting wrecked. Yeah, no, in the UK it's Thomas with an H. Not with a... I know that other countries spell it without, but... I don't really know why. I've never known why. I think the English are just weird. Couldn't bother to write the full name. Shara starts things off, but it's a quick trade. Once again, not really too much invested from Spartak into this round, so it's the next round where we finally see them buy, and they've been the ones to duck out of the Force Buy Wars. Sire. Yeah, no, I don't like cricket either. I think it's so boring. Like, at school, all you want to do is bat. No one wants to stand there and watch people bat and pretend to catch. Nobody... No, let's be honest. Most of the time, you just stood there daydreaming. Maybe that's just me. A little bit of a boost in. Little. Trying to find something. He's got a rifle and some armor behind it as well. Undo going to be able to add one more, leaving it down to just 2 players. With a lot to do, and he will not find anything. Get back in. He gets himself one. Still looking for more with the Deagle. That's a nice fadeaway shot onto MDS. But Undo is there to finish him off. 7-6. 9-6 scoreline really wouldn't be too bad for Spray and Pray. But let's see if the T's can now turn the tide. Yeah, when I was in Ukraine, I was told that like most of the people there speak Ukrainian and Russian, or a bit of both, and a lot of the time they understand, like, at least the majority. I feel like it's sort of like Latin languages where, although it's not identical, a lot of the time you can pick up words and you can understand most of it anyway. So I think they're probably speaking Ukrainian, considering they have the Ukraine flag. But I could be wrong. Do you stream/cast at home? Yes. It is very warm in my room. Very, very warm. Who won the first map? Spartak did. Yeah, Spartak did. What's the likelihood we get married? I don't know. Are you a 10 out of 10? No, certainly not. CT side decimating at the moment, though. Little is going to be the one man to try and bring this back. He's got help from Pro Play, who's been the one clutchmeister on this team. And that help is gone. Bang. Prop Play's gone. MDS. Looking to try and finish off Little. Won't be able to. Still surviving for now. Chances in this round are so slim, though. 40 seconds left. Oh, nice shot from Little. Gets one, but Fillin. Not going to give him the opportunity to find anything more. 8-6. Spray and pray. Rectifying the sort of beginning match. And it's interesting to see... If I was a stay-at-home husband. Yeah, it's interesting to see that they actually stopped force buying here. That was the surprise for me, because the fact is, if you're getting sort of 6 rounds, it's 6-all. You might as well go for it. I don't see why not. You're on the T side, the less favored side in the majority of situations. I don't know why they stopped. But their decision, I guess. Doesn't seem to have worked out. Villain. He's looking for some style points here. Going to miss himself a shot, give them a bit of a chance to move forward. Actually, Little's going to kill him off with the scout anyway. Undo. Able to get one. Jerry still doing work. Chara with a beautiful combo of dual Berettas and AWP, and he's also dropped the bomb over towards those toilets as well, leaving Jerry 1 versus 2 now, as he actually finds himself the first. He's got 5 HP. To clutch this out would be an absolute miracle. The position of Treshik as well. I would call this a one and done, and never mind. He's already done. 9-6. Spray and pray do manage to bring themselves a reasonable half, but it have to be off the back of 5 rounds in a row. So they were leaving things a little bit too close. They're going to go onto that T side. Pistol definitely going to be important, because if Spartak can win the pistol, they equal the scoreline, go onto the favored side. They have much more of a chance of taking things through. The other way, though, Spray and Pray get themselves to 12, and I feel like Spartak may just be out of this game, because they seem to be a team that, in terms of management of economy and winning in streaks, it doesn't really seem to be their thing. Do you even lift? No. Definitely not. I am incredibly lazy. Hence why my job involves sitting at home shouting at video games. You know the Cast of Dust? Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I've never met him, but I've spoken to him. Like, I casted a thing online with him, the Subaru event. I casted with him. Still haven't been sent my free Subaru. Even though I can't drive. But that's not the point. Use your connections to get me a drop. No. They gave me like a rubbish Galil, so I'm sad. Oh look, a Glock Bunsen burner. That's a whole 7 pence. Lucky you. Little. Going to be starting things off. Aggressive position from him, trying to play the shock spot, but you are not shocked, my friend. Face crack, however, will be able to trade things back, but it's going back and forward for now, and Treshik's the man to try and bring this forward himself. 2 kills. Chara. Able to get himself 1. Now Jerry's left alone. to try and find a kill quickly, and he won't be able to. Shara's going to finish things off 10-6 for now, spray and pray, and we'll see if a breakback can come in for Spartak. How old am I? I am 22. I attempted my test once, and I failed it, so I didn't try again. What is your CSGO inventory like? It's mainly made up of my knife and a decimator, and then just a few other, like, random skins. How you doing? I'm good, thanks, King. Yourself? Little goes for the early pick. Doesn't manage to find anything as of yet. They've invested into this round. Pretty much the whole team spending all they have. The day is too hot. Again, like the last couple. I feel like British people complain no matter what the weather is like. It's either too hot or raining. Those are the only two we can have. Because we don't really know what the sun is. Scary. Looking to try and find someone over towards his monster position. I have 4 players pushing in the direction of B. Quite a bit of damage already done. I reckon that's little with the scout. You're not British. Well, then you must have British blood because you're complaining. We invented that. TK gonna come in, but it won't matter too much as they've already cleaned up both players on the site. Face crack's gonna be rotating in from behind, but MDS trying to catch him. Chara peeks in, steals the kill, makes himself an extra bit of money. Why are Brits so cocky? Because we're awesome. Oh, I think you may just be stereotyping a little bit. I don't know too many people who are cocky. I know a few. But I don't think it's any, like, difference in proportion to other people.
Terrorists win.
Try and pray. They convert the round. Little's going to be able to hold on to his scout, which, if he can hit a few tags, it will make those pistols ever more deadly. Oh, in CSGO... Oh, yes. No, in CSGO, British people are the worst people to play with. I will agree with that completely. I'm not going to disagree at all. Not me, obviously. I'm low. I'd never get angry. Pistols. Only going to be able to find 1 kill in this round. Little bought himself some Kevlar actually behind this, so he's going to be a little bit short for the next round. Ha! Get it? Because he's little. You're going to try and save this one, of course. Maybe get himself a kill or 2 along the way, but the Shredder Mac 10, the Mac Daddy of filling, will be there to finish him off. He's going to be looking for this mid control. Already spotting 1, but actually going to be missing the shot. Little will be there to help him out, though. Stop the pincer attack. Shara, how has he got onto A without anybody knowing? This aggressive toilets push has just left them with such an open sight. I think it's a little bit of a surprise for Kamakin as he loses his life. Pray and Pray looking to take themselves a 13th round and break this bye, but it's looking good now for this retake as only Treshik remains. Now he has been fairly decent. It's been Shara leading the charge. Can he hold on to this round? It'd be an absolute miracle. Manages to get himself the first. Tries to spot out the second, but Face Crack will take him down. Defusal already in for pro play. That will be 12-7.
Counter-terrorists win.
I felt like Warriors had a good time playing with UK players. I think a lot of people I play with take things the wrong way, because a lot of the time, if you give tips to someone, they take that as like a personal insult. Now I know my aim sucks at the game, but in terms of like reading the situation, I feel like I'm okay at that sort of like part of my job. People don't like that. Jerry, aggressive push out. Hatches one, but is instantly traded, which doesn't really benefit the CTs going into this round. Nade gonna go over. What's my rank? Supreme. So for anybody who is sort of even lower, it never gets better. There's toxic people at every single rank. Just remember that. I'm one of them. Undo. We'll get a quick trade. Now, that's not the worst case scenario. Going into a 3v3 when you can gather up and hit one side together definitely benefits that T side. Bomb just going to look to retreat back. Not worth losing it out over towards that B side while the rest of the teammates are pushing on A. Push out. Little, the only one on this site. Maybe able to spot one, but that's going to give that kill over to MDS. He's able to clean things up quite easily, leaving it now onto Pro Play and Kabakin. Now, their money is not good. They may just have to decide to fall back, but I don't think they're going to want to in this sort of situation. They don't want to give this round away, but already with the death of Kabakin, Pro Play now into a 1 versus 3. He's managed this with a Tech 9 in the earlier rounds, but just the passive positions being held by this T side just gives him no hope. He's got a player in behind him, a player towards long, and Treshik will be there to bring this to 13. What mic do I use? It is a Razer Siren. Although I've had to get some sound software. Thank you, Vape Nation. I never thought I'd say that phrase. Don't normally solo cast, but I've been enjoying it over the last week or two. It's been quite fun. Mainly because I get to interact a little bit more. I feel like when I like duo cast, I've got no excuse really. I feel like it's a bit more unprofessional. But here, if I end up just sort of talking about the game for an hour straight, I'll probably want to jump headfirst out my window. So. Are you dating Clara? I wish. She sounds like a right cheeky minx. Oh god. Undo. Be taking that first kill. It's only pistols in this round, not really much invested whatsoever. Look at the flank though, sneaky Mr. Little. He can get into those smaller spaces, that's why they didn't see him. Oh god, I've got too many little jokes. So can Jerry though, he normally goes through the mouse hole. How are they doing this much damage? This is getting silly. Jerry's managed to find himself a couple of kills already. Pro Play. Can he get 2 as well? The miracle round. Never mind. MDS takes his head clean off. Say the most British phrase ever. Probably, hello, would you like a cup of tea? Ha ha ha. We're original. Stop. Thing is, I don't know if I'd want to ever go out with Clara because I already know that she cheats. Yeah, best joke in the world. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. This has just turned into a shambles. Spray and pray. 14-7. Jerry, a Pro Play, cleaning things up. Leaving it on to Shah and MDS, trying to hold on from this situation, but it's just not working out for them. MDS, he's up against a brick wall. Still very far in the lead. Want to hear a joke? Your life. Yeah. Oh, Jerry's in the sneaky spot. This normally gets checked, though. Like, a lot of people do the little slide. Nobody ever takes it back now, yo. Looking like a flawless round. Unless someone makes take car on vacation. That's brilliant. MDS able to get one. He could at least make things costly here, but never mind. Face crack. Well, his name suggests exactly what he's going to do. Headshot through the wall. $14-8. Tactical pause in for a spray and pray. Clearly not happy with how that round went. They're going to have plenty of money to drop weapons. My favorite Twitch emote. I quite like Ming Lee, and the reason is I've met him. Probably I like that. I like the fact that I've met one of the Twitch emotes. Thank you, Darkness. Are you related from... Yeah, all Toms are related. Thank you, 50 Yogurt. Where's your Twitter? Exclamation mark caster in the chat. It will take you wherever you need to go. T-side with a buyback in. You know Tom Cruise? Yeah, we're all related. Every single Tom. Are you Tom Brady? I wish. CT side taking some serious aggression in this round. Over towards the fountain. Actually gonna look to sneak forward. They'll hear the bomb drop as well. Undo gonna be peeking around the corner. Oh, cat and mouse. Undo wins. Takes the head off of Face Crack, and the aggression does not pay off. Now the CT side fighting from a man down. Something they haven't been too good at doing so far. Patience at the moment, just waiting for the CT side to make a mistake, a further push, trying to find a way back into the round, but it's actually going to be Shara looking to capitalize on this B site. The rest of his team, however, are going in the other direction. Shara selling the bamboozle, the fake. He's misleading his opponents. And now it's down to just one. Kabakin in the smoke. Just trying to live just around all of these players. How is he still here? He's actually going to peek out and drop one. Well, pro play helps him out, but it's still the damage done. But now Jerry, the only one left alive. 1 versus 2. 10 seconds left to go. Maybe just staying alive will be enough in this situation. They've got to try and get the bomb down with only seconds to spare. I don't know if they've actually got that. Just about a literal second left. But it will be enough for Spray and Pray to hold on. Favorite drink is Tom Collins. This just turned into Tom Punt. The funny thing is, I actually made a mistake when making my email address. So whenever I email someone now, it actually says from TomTom. And someone sent me a message saying, haha, your name's funny. And I had no idea what they were on about. I was so confused. And then I looked in. I sent myself an email because I'm that sad. And it said TomTom. So, yeah, I'm an idiot. Well, the jumble sale by. Thrift shop buy, if you're from America. Although technically, I guess that's more of a charity shop. But either way. When you can't afford what you want, this is what you get. A UMP, an MP9, 2 FAMI, and a 5.7. Managing one, tries to spin around, gets a second as well. Big stuff from the AWPer. That one wasn't meant. I didn't mean that pun. Didn't mean that pun. So difficult with his name. Gonna be falling back onto the side. Doesn't overface in this situation. Shara, I don't know why. Whenever he gets to the end of a game, he just decides, okay, we're winning. SG. Thank you, Dominic. You're casting the Smash tournament. I could try. Probably not, though. She's still going. Best puns are unintentional. Yes. 3. It's always great when you say a pun and it annoys someone and you didn't even mean it. 2 players over towards this B site. Rotation going to be coming in already. Jerry goes massive. 3 kills. MP9. Why not just keep it? He's made himself $1,800 and smashed the economy of spray and pray down into the ground. Oh, I'm not saying the SG is a bad weapon. I just don't know why he only buys it when he seems to think they're about to win. It's almost as if he believes in it, but not enough to bet the whole game on it. AKs will be picked up. CT side with a very good buy going into this in the force. Wow. Jerry's just crushed the attempted attack. He's back again. Jerry's back. Tell your friends. But he will go down, in fact, just as I say it. Fill-in will be able to trade. Smoke going to be going down, which could give him a chance to actually retrieve the bomb. MDS pushing it as well. Should be able to add one more to the death toll, leaving Face Crack to try and defend. He will be able to bring things back. Fill-in 1 versus 2. He's got plenty of time. Retrieves the bomb. Just looking to fall back into the connector. Could all just be a bait. Now the step. Was that heard by Little? It might have been. He's making quite a bit of noise. The rotation now going to be coming in, and I wonder if Little will actually switch. I read you a bedtime story. How much did you pay? I sound like such a sellout when that's my answer to most questions. Molotov going to be going out, trying to deny Little in this situation, but with the AWP, he can relax, sit back, and chill. Nice, easy shot for him. T-side now with no money to play with will have to wait for the next round before they can get another buy. I can start to feel the hands grip around their throat. They only need 1 more round. It's only been 2 for the CT side. And he needs, yeah, little effort. Fill-in already goes down. It's only pistols in this round, but it still can be a confidence booster and a money booster. Spartak. Shouldn't be any real damage done into this round. MDS has actually bought up P250 and armor, and now he's got an AWP. I think Little needed to fall back in that situation. Instead, takes the fight versus his opponent and loses an AWP. Definitely not the smartest thing to do in that situation, it has to be said. Pro play will be able to bring their advantage back to their hands. The T's would really appreciate a bomb plant here. Now maybe MDS can drag them through this round. He is one of the top fraggers in the server, but this is a little bit too much, I feel. But a bomb plant, definitely possible. Plausible even. However, there are 2 players waiting. In a crossfire as well. Face Crack should spot out the player close. All they really need to do is bait for this AWP, however. But a missed shot will open things up now for the CTs to push onto him. Bomb not going to be planted. Kabak lines them up. And that leaves only 1 left, which will be finished off. So no real damage done. Only Little lost. And they will be able to drop the AWP back to him anyway. Thank you, Cephas. Just like my room, it's starting to heat up in this game. Spartak now have the money to play with. Don't have the rounds, but they can have their 4 buy at least. Thanks, Wowzers. I appreciate it. Eastside looking to try and take presents over towards Long. Not the presents you get on your birthday. Instead, they'll get a bullet to the face as Philin starts things off. Look, to see if they're going to look to capitalize in this situation. Just playing patient at the moment. Kreshik trying to spot one over the top. Can't see anything as of yet. A little bit of a push from Shah as well. Try and make his way around the corner onto short. The rest of his team gather up in Monster as well. Treshik maybe trying to sell the fake here, but he could be seconds from death. He actually goes running past. There's two players almost back to back, and Kabakin should catch him here. Already though, Pro Play gonna find one as they look to push through Monster, but he'll instantly be taken down. Jerry left on the site. He's been massive for this team so far. Instant headshot. Looks for a second as well. Jerry's done his work and leaves it all onto MDS. Little extra nade damage. Only 34 HP. And the Molotov will finish him off as well. He burns in the fire and flames. And Kabakin will take them another round. 15 to 12. Has to be an eco in this scenario for Spray and Pray. Things are starting to get a little bit close. Oh, 1G. 1G is when you burn yourself in fire. Seko knows. Seko knows. Little goes back for more. Starts things off. Treshik will be down. Yeah, I'm the 1G police. They call me 1Jesus. Nice stuff from Shara, though. He's going to find two with that Tech 9. They're actually going to go falling back. Not for Philin. This is multiple times now we've seen over-aggression come out from Little. And it's been the bane of his teammates' lives. Kabakin will be able to get one. The remaining two players are going to go pushing. Nice shot from Philin. Will be able to get an entry onto the site. A push coming in from Undo as he tries to get one with the Deagle and will find it as well. Flank coming in though. Decent position from Pro Play. He may be able to take down the AWPer of Philin. Now Philin's actually running backwards at the moment, which definitely isn't the smartest decision to make. Pro Play with a decent chance to catch him and will do just that, but gives all the information onto Undo. All he needs is one kill and he wins this game for his team. Smoke onto the bomb and he will do just that. Spray and Pray, they will take a second best of 3 going to all 3 maps once again, but it will get them that 2-0 scenario they desired. Looking very strong in this group, likely to take themselves through to the playoffs as well, and that will be the end of this series. Either way, guys, if you have enjoyed the cast, don't forget you can check me out on Twitter. !caster will take you there. And other than that, we'll be back after the break. We have another match coming up for you very shortly, which will be between Epsilon and Outlaws. Either way, back in a moment.